Here we are, the smuggler's moon. It's the gaping maw of Nar Shaddaa, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go.
Too many Mandalorians were scattered after the war, without purpose and without direction. Most became little more than raiders.
Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot. It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
That bad? I didn't think anything could compel you to bathe.
You spend all day thinking up that joke? Maybe you and Beodur should start a circus.
I fail to understand the reference, though I doubt your explanation would prove worthwhile.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice. Yeah, some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers, so others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy. It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in, or find you once you arrive. I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's going to find us here.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks upon the smuggler's moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Bomababe want to susitu mukarata. To esfrektonatada.
Panesuka kran, joka matasto. Joana masaranka ma ramazurata. Keso juskrita lorsa.
Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Febko emaream gawatasitu insula rakarakachata.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
Tahupo boteño go jucho picha, gwem tabani, Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata, kawana bota atagwa kankadira.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honto no saka, jita bedwana maticha. Dovere nincha, yonona shitasa, si machadana, dona researcha.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours. Sure, most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think. Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system. No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of. Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad. All right then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult. But this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible. Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You! You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad! Huh? My trash heap? Fine, land there! My trash heap's all that's keeping your ship from making the final plunge. And trust me, it won't be long in coming, I promise you. I got some visitors booked for your space, but I'm sure the two of you can work it out when they arrive.
I hear you.
Yeah?
No, look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in. Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure. Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately. The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it. You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing. Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Spare a few credits, friend? All right. I don't know much beyond the refugee sector here, but I... No, should I? He doesn't sound like... This sector's for refugees and war vet. That's two names for one thing. It's difficult to... A lot of space lanes cross. There's no work here. Friend, you... Look, one other thing. It's obvious your Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place. I'll do that then.
I saw what you did to those Exchange thugs, stranger. Thank you, stranger.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands. And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another? The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target. Seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist. Good. Mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
And what did he want?
Not much. Just answers to some questions.
Really? Interesting.
Gel reaktorda ciemęce bingaru.
Tien, it's Beador, 12th Engineering Division out of Eodoria. I worked with you in the hangar bays on the Salamoth. Tien, we are already in trouble. In some ways, the war is not yet over, and our enemies seek us even now.
The bounty hunters have been laying low recently, like they're waiting for something. Ugh, the stink here in the refugee sector is worse than the rest of Nar Shaddaa.
Ci ubaci compadwana. Kavadumpa mun. Bornacini. Dovrei kun mulivra.
Malampasta. Jona yorto. Pane soka kra. Jun soba me. Moga tahupo. Takam suchis. Kavadumpe masura. Kavadumpe masura ku popayi. Krech mizoto. Kremana. Kawanabota atagwa. Kavadumpe masura. Moga chinota harempe wan. Tahupo boteño go. Kichu no kada mire. Kavadumpe masura ku popayi bot. Kavadumpe masura ku.
Loka kamar. Taranamos ibuin. Taranamos. Donos imarek. Loka kamaranin. Taranamos ibuin dasarans. Taranamos.
Dorota sintam. Crimso chima. Me koga rifting. Hoshman funiwan. Tonichi ramagri. Insorana. Hoshman pos. Dokini.
Heruta Jinking. Ichawa te crossi wisho to. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Kavadumpa munsuru tarak krono king bolotonga chopa chavwa genruta.
Tahupo boteño go jucho picha. Gwen tabani sochu. Noroto kavadumpe ma. Kawanabota atagwa kankadira. Mutaga anji.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have. Oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient. Are you crazy? That was exchange muscle. All right. Jedi Master? Are you crazy? But you're serious, aren't you? All right, well, look. If I were it... The bounty hunters don't have any one place where they stick around. Are you serious? All right. I must be doing something right for you to come along and bail me out like you did.
That was a kind act. It is good to see that one can still show compassion, even after the war. And that is why I follow you, General. Lead on.
Sardaccio, Nakapro. Crims, Ubav.
Wish the exchange would pack up the refugees and ship them all off to...
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you. It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare. I'm surprised you can feel it. I feared the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life. One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination. Not in the sense you understand it. The ability to fool the minds of others, to dominate them on a massive scale that you speak of, is not achieved best through raw power. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment, for as long as it will last. Feel life as it is, with the crude matter stripped away.
Donos Imaragith. Donora, look. Fedko Imariam ga watasi.
Graci ubaci kompadwalamus. Norahag. Charn oktos.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship.
Your ship? I'd lay off the spice if I were you. That's our ship, not yours.
Was I talking to you? I tell you, that ship's mine. It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars. We'll see about that. Watch yourself. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place.
Let me shoot him in the back. No one has to know.
Aten, restrain yourself. Besides, a blaster would be unnecessary, when a nerve strike to his neck would incapacitate him painfully without inflicting any lasting harm.
Point taken.
Donos Imaragith.
Ask a Twi'lek. It's not flattering.
Loka Kamara. Loka Kamara. Febko. Donos
Nishasa. Jurun. Machi. Koparodunga nini. Ubavo. Jabal.
Tonorandam. Dawacho simu point. Loka Kamaran. Tonoran. Tonos. Tonor. Tonoranda. Bomababe want to. Machabi doko. Taranamo sibu. Donos immer. Dawacho si. Dawat.
Nishasa. Dakaprota gocha. Ubav. Jabal. No, nanankatala. Dakaprota go. Nus jamachor heptoth nich. Ubavolpa holosha. Dakaprota gocha. Dakaprota gocha. Jabalakish. Tot Jabalakish. Ocho sun titol pachi.
Dawachos. Tonorandam. Bomababe.
Doveri nincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Wanatu mobayes? Tonotucha?
Hawalitwatiwa. Bashni Vanina Ma.
Tu no coherete pa chasaborta. Krisocha wentense me punta. Lorcha wata yuma ni. Hodanga yuma des. Dak bota no chi tagwa ita.
Mashni manina mashna wala huna kime wakane.
Jun soba me rapa. No kuma.
Marashni wala kene.
Wamba wamba siso mi.
Hara hine mashna. Mani wakna ha.
Wamba wamba siso.
Mashni manina mash. Marashni wala kene venini shni midi. Mashni ma.
I'm here.
Just say the word. Wait here.
Ready.
I hear you. Wait here.
Mashni mahina. Mash. Hara. Hara hine. Mashni ma. Hara hine. Mara. Hara hine. Mashni ma.
I swear, half these players must have skifters up their sleeves.
Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. I fear it is because I am simply not a... Why, I cannot help myself. I am concerned that the problem may lie. I fear my obsession. Why, I do not... Would you like to play Pizak? I am not sure I wish it fixed.
Yeah, maybe if the droid's not very good, there's some credits to be made here.
Oh, most certainly, sir. I am not a good player. Quite the mark, as it were. I suppose you're right. I wouldn't want the problem to spread to my many other functions. Oh, that feels much better. I cannot believe I went on and on about such a foolish game. Thank you, truly thank you. Thank you for repairing me. I feel ever so much better now.
Manansa kapuna wasiro toke. Tono tucha?
I think maybe you should let me handle this one.
Joanna masaranka mar. The Hoopa Botania.
Febko imariam dao. Donos imar. Donos imaragith. Wanarakora chidro. Donos imaragith. Febko. Dawat. Donos imar. Donos. Febko. Donos im.
Monarka ufuruszak nie łapana. Hawajtwe. Hawaj. Masz nie machina nara, to oni nie reszty nie masz.
Febko. Dawat your sing. no sé. Febco. Donos Imarakith, Wanarako. Febco Imariam. Febco. Donos Imarakith. Febco. Donos Imarakith. Donos Imarakith.
Kichu no cada mirenito.
Yes?
Just say the word.
Ah, you are here. You felt it, did you not? The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the weapon masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi Watchman in the time of Ulic Qel-Droma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters. It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path that matters. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest.